mic.
All right. It is Sunday, November 26th, 2017.
Hello.
This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I am your host, the king of villains, Bulldog Malenko. Joining me as always, doing his, I don't know what fucking pose that is, but that's Dirtnap Dave.
Hello.
And Nubsy Slow.
It's your boy.
It's your boy, Nubsy
So
Slow, everybody.
we finally upgraded to the realm of video.
Last week.
We're taking
That's-
top today
yeah,
in celebration
yeah.
of it, and for you.
Show the guns with
Well,
the Deadpool.
I just wanted to, say, with hard work, determination, diet, and exercise, you too could end up fitting into a tank top that doesn't have an X in front of the letter.
No, that's
Just know
probably not real life.
You can do this.
I can hit that 240,
You can
250
hit
mark
an
probably.
L. You can hit an L.
Ooh, huh.
You can hit.
I'd
an
better
L.
be dieseled to
Go-
wear that
you-
L.
well,
and it's going to look like a
fucking-
schmedium.
Get your Peterbilt on then, fucking
What the fuck?
there, Bulldog.
Got you a match.
I'm working on
Yeah, get you going. I'm
working on
so
it.
proud of you. I'm so
I
happy.
kicked my own ass in that gym this
Good.
week.
I'm so happy. And then
Friday sucked.
I know, dude. I know. Hey,
Oh, that fucking leg day.
it's always good.
I was
You know what?
spiritually
It's so
ill-prepared.
great. You know what's
Fuck
so
leg
great
day.
about leg day is that it always fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah.
There's
There's never a good leg day.
it always has to be good, or it always has to be bad.
Like,
to
okay,
be
look.
good.
Having a great upper body day, like you can still leave feeling good even though you're on
you can
fire. Yeah, exactly.
'Cause you can
Because you
walk.
feel that fire in your shoulders, and every time you reach for something or go to pick something up, you're like, ooh, and you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like, yeah, I'm fucking swole. Leg day, if you ever feel good leaving the gym on leg day, you didn't
know.
fucking work hard enough.
That's
It's real.
It's and especially because I do my leg days at our Y downtown, and there's and I always use the stairs. I don't ever use the elevator because I need to use the stairs,
Right.
Because that's part of I have to. I make myself do that. And after leg day, after squatting like this week, I went extra hard because I didn't work my legs on Thursday because of the holiday, so I worked them on Friday. And I was like, all right, because I didn't do legs last week either because I was in Denver. And so this week I was like, yeah, I gotta get it because it's been almost 2 weeks. Well, it has been. That was the day that it had been 2 weeks since I had lifted legs. And so I was like, yep, it's time. And man, I put 275 on the squat rack and I just got it like 6 times, and I was so happy with myself.
Do you know why it was that easy?
Oh, it wasn't easy.
No, well, but I mean,
But I got it.
but did you
It
feel
was
like
there.
you had more power?
Well, yeah.
You
It's
know
because
why?
of the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had 2 weeks of not
When I got
overexerting.
down to the 6th set, because that's the power set. That's the one that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put I had 225 and I did an 8, and I felt good, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put another 50 on there, and I'm gonna do it because fuck yeah. And there was some awesome Lamb of God playing in the headphones, and we got it done. And even though I was dizzy at the end, I got it done. It was good. 'Cause
I told you,
I want to get
that
300
first day-
pounds on the squat. I want to do that. I could probably get it now once
yeah.
or twice.
I think you could.
Yeah, if I did, I got the 275.
So long as you've got
so.
a good spotter behind you,
Yeah.
where you're not worried about falling or.
Oh well, doing it in the rack.
But
is fine,
still,
so-
I mean, if you fall and you get lodged, I mean, it sucks.
yeah, I haven't done that. That's why.
Like, you want a good spotter, literally, that's standing behind you with his arms under your arms, like almost around your waist, and goes down with you, comes back up.
yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. I like to do it by myself. That was stupid, but I would like to have a lifting
Dirtnap,
partner.
squatting's like masturbating. He don't like company.
No,
I don't want people to watch.
no, because it's weird. Because I'm on my. I'm just kidding. It's not weird. It's just everybody does it.
Mama said.
Everybody does it, and everybody touches themselves. So we all have our.
I do.
We all have our bedroom.
Multiple times a day.
We all have our bedroom rituals.
After this, it's gonna be on.
The Sarah Silverman show talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
That's still
Her bedtime ritual. She does this "I Love America" thing on Hulu now. It's fan-fucking-tastic. She's great. She's a genius.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's so wonderful.
Like, I think
hilarious.
I think that
So
the
funny.
comedy industry was hoping that Amy Schumer was going to be another Sarah Silverman, and there's just not another Sarah Silverman. Like, she is genuinely funny all the time.
Always on.
Like, yeah.
She's great at the show. She does it live.
She reminds me a lot of Colin Quinn. Like, she doesn't have to try to be funny. She's
just
just
is.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
Yes, Colin Quinn is one of the funniest fucking people.
Yeah.
He's fucking
He's
great.
hilarious. But yeah, she's talking about her habit is how she sets her phone up on its side and watches porn. The porn she watches, she searches for, and it's a guy fucking a pocket pussy in a mattress that's in between the mattress, like in between and he's rubbing
The clit.
and he talks dirty to it,
That's
but he's
awesome.
by himself, and for some reason that's what gets her off, and it's verbal, so he talks. Yeah, he tells the mattress what
that's
a dirty
just-
horse.
Right, maybe
dirty
that's
whore
it.
is.
Maybe she's one of those oral
And, yeah.
stimulation people. Like,
And she's on her stomach, and she wears her glasses upside down so she can see better. And she talks about that, and that's how she ends up ending her show, is crawling into a bed on her stomach, and she sets her phone next to a glass of water on the nightstand. And she's all right, everybody, I love you. She says it at the end of the show, and that's it. But for anybody out there listening, that is definitely a show worth watching. It is worth
I'll have
your
to check
time.
that out.
Yeah, Kassi turned me onto it, and
I love Sarah
it's
Silverman.
great. I've watched the first 3 or 4 episodes of the show, and there's 7 so far. And it comes out every week on Thursdays, I think. I'm not sure exactly what day it comes out, but that's the nice thing about streaming television, is that you don't
It's
have to
just
worry
there.
about that. That's what's so much better than cable. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it way better. How about you? Do you have cable?
I got cable for a couple things, yeah.
Now, let me ask you
what?
this, Dirtnap.
Rick and Morty.
So you don't
Okay.
have cable either, right?
No, I cut the cord years
so
ago.
how do you watch Raw?
How do I watch Raw? Hulu.
Oh, you just watch the condensed
Sure.
on Tuesday?
I hate the
Sure.
condensed. I
Or-
hate that.
Or
Other ways.
watch wrestling
while it's
dot
happening.
whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
Other ways that it happens.
Streamers.
I don't know. What? I don't ride a bicycle while I do it.
Yeah, but that's
What are you
condensed,
talking
though.
about?
You don't see
I
all
don't
that
do.
stuff.
But if it just so happens to be on a screen that I'm looking at whenever it's happening at my house, then so be it. But yeah, it's good. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy it, but that's the thing, man. It's not anything that's hard for me to do, so I don't need it. I enjoy the live event as it happens. If it's super important, if it's something UFC or football related, I'll go somewhere and watch it or figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
yeah. But that's it. So I don't need it. I don't, and I could get.
Dude,
I
the
could
only
get it
reason
if
that I even I don't have
Internet.
cable in my
Internet's
room.
all I have.
I have the cable modem in my room.
Yeah.
But we do have cable here in the apartment, and that's just because it's included in the rent.
Mhm.
If it wasn't,
You wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have it. I
Sure.
would only have internet. That's how
Sure.
I've been since 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the streaming networks for WWE, Hulu, Netflix, and I've got an Amazon Prime membership.
Yep. See,
So
I've got
Amazon
Prime,
Video,
Hulu,
Yep.
Netflix, WWE,
and I'll do a little bit of cleverness, a little bit of cheapness on
and
on
Crunchyroll
Amazon every once
I'm
in a while.
I'm an anime guy. So
Anime?
And he
anime.
likes
I like
the tentacle
anime.
porn.
No, that's hentai.
No, that's hentai.
Oh, I got
That's
it
what
right.
said.
I thought it was hentai at
Hentai.
first.
Hentai.
Hentai was right.
Hentai. The great thing about the Japanese language, like a lot of other languages around the world, they are phonetic, so they always sound the exact same. All the letters always are pronounced the exact same way. It's cool in a
Well-
lot of languages.
Except when you have things like RYU together. You
Rue?
hear a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people say like Ryu, like
Yeah.
the dude from Street Fighter. No, his name would be Rue.
Yeah, but they don't know people. But we were
Or Ryu at
Did you
best.
not? Did you not do it the first day? There have been words that you've looked at on paper. And
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I have
absolutely.
no fucking idea. Archipelago, archipelago, archipelago,
Archipelago.
archipelago, Chapa. Whatever. However you fucking say that word. That's
There
one of
is
the
a-
words. That was
there
the
is
one
a-
that got me.
What
There
is
is
it?
a word.
No, archipelago. It's a chain of islands,
Like the Philippines.
The Galapagos?
Where are
See?
Philippines, baby?
Yeah.
Like the Philippines. Exactly.
Yeah, we on bed day.
They love us.
Bam.
They love
Way
us.
to play it, Dave.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to play it.
Archipelago.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Archipelago.
Galapagos Islands.
See? And that's why,
there's
and that's
one that I
exactly
love.
fucking why my return this week should have been heralded like John Cena on any fucking wrestling program that he comes to. I should have had a fucking sponsored ad. Return of Dirtnap Dave. Stupid ass picture of me.
Yeah.
Smiling. Maybe flexing the... I'm just kidding.
Flexing the gun.
I'm just kidding.
Just the whole photo was just teeth and like gum.
Yeah, just like the Rocky Horror Picture Show mouth.
Like we tried to get like him in
the
there.
teeth. In the teeth, it just says Dirtnap Dave returns this week. That would have been greatness. Look at us thinking about stuff. Why we
Now.
need to start having production meetings. Listen to us.
Oh, yeah. Imagine that.
And we had to.
We've had production meetings.
What?
Yeah, we had production meetings. Where the fuck has Dirtnap been at the whole time?
Being a goddamn superstar in Denver and having a grand old time.
He came back and he talked about that.
Hey, speaking of the words, though, the words that you fuck up, there's one, and yes, I know what it is, but Danielle, there's a word that I love to fuck with just to make her go, where she cringes. Trebuchet.
Trebuchet?
You know what a trebuchet is, right?
Oh, I know what it is, but I can't. Oh, is that little, like the little music note?
No, trebuchet is where they fling the boulders, like the sling, the huge
Catapult?
Yeah, kind of. But a catapult is just the single arm that fires. Trebuchet is the one that's held down by that rope, and they cut the rope, and the force, like
In
makes
The
it
Lord of
light.
the Rings.
Yeah, or in Game of Thrones. And I'm like, yeah, tree bucket. And she's like,
Because it's supposed to be French.
yeah,
Shit.
trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
Tree
I think you know
bucket.
what I love about French? You never enunciate the last letter in the word. I think people that do that a lot in America would love French as an elective because they drop the end, like pudding, you know?
Pudding.
So
Yeah.
basically,
Boom.
you're saying that rednecks and French people have a lot in
Well,
common.
not just rednecks. There's other people that drop the last letter off the word, like racists. People that say the word racist.
You know what cracks me up
Aziz Ansari,
when people
Aziz Ansari
when
does it.
people spell racist RASCIST.
RASCIST, like
Racist.
racist.
It's like combining
Racist.
fascist and racist together.
That makes sense,
Racist.
though.
Or if
No, it doesn't.
Murderface from Death Clock said it, he's spelling it
That's
like
racist.
racist. Racist. I'm the fat one. I love that guy. God, I love that show. How complete of a show was Death Clock from top to bottom.
Metalocalypse,
I'm sorry, Metalocalypse. That's what I meant to say.
Everybody calls it Death Clock.
Nah, that's the name of the band, idiot.
Do you like coffee? Sorry, guys, I'd like to go, but my girlfriend won't let me. That's probably my favorite episode.
Dr. Roxo. How great he
That
was.
one's great,
Yep.
too.
So much fun.
Taserface, that's what it was.
From Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Where were you?
I was like, what was his name? And when he was talking about like trebuchets and tree buckets, and I was like, what was that fucking villain's name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
See, when someone
He
says
thought
murder
that-
face, I think
he
of
thought that in his head. He didn't say that to us.
when
Yeah.
someone says murder face, I automatically think of Kill Face from Frisky Dingo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
So when y'all said Murderface, that's what kicked the Taserface thing in.
Is that the same guy? Is that the same voice?
No, not at all.
okay.
Not at all.
Okay. That was just.
It's just
wondering.
murder face and kill
I
face.
know Frisky Dingo was hilarious,
It
but
was
I
so
didn't
funny.
watch.
Barnaby Jones.
I don't know the backstories. I don't know the show.
You should
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's on Hulu.
I'm sure it's hilarious too. I know, but the episodes that I have seen, I have watched. Adult Swim.
It's along the lines of Archer.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's funny like that.
right.
Oh.
Right. That's good.
So it's on
That's a good
Hulu?
show.
I'm pretty sure
I
it
can't wait
is.
for the
It-
next season of Archer to come out.
Right?
That's great. That's great. So
Was he in a? He's in the dream state. He was in the dream state in this past season.
I haven't seen this past season.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch it.
season
It's
7.
good.
Was he like in a coma?
Yeah, he's in a coma.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, some bitch. I ain't seen that one either though.
Yep, y'all need to get on it. Get up with it.
The
if
whole
you're gonna
season?
watch terrible ass television, but I'm not really. And that's the thing. I watched some this morning because I was being lazy in between.
Waking up and getting here on time?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I was here on time.
No.
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 Yeah, I was.
No.
Yeah, I was.
If I'm here before you, you're late.
No.
You're on time. You're late, son.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then.
How you doing?
This is coming from the guy that... Never mind.
What?
I was just going to bust your balls
Bust
about
my balls.
about the bitching about the Facebook ad, and if you're on time, you're late. And this motherfucker talking about, I don't ever want to do Facebook. I hate it. It's the worst ever.
You know why? Because they're not on time.
Yeah, that's right.
I have these ads. Set to go at a certain time,
so
and I give them a leeway of 6 hours to approve it. Hey, Facebook, why it takes a goddamn long to approve a fucking ad that literally you shouldn't even have someone looking at? Just put it through a goddamn automated system. Thanksgiving was a nightmare. Apparently, there's nobody working at Facebook on Thanksgiving, and so the system can't fucking run to approve an ad. So it had to go the next day. Assholes.
See?
Not on time.
See,
They were late.
They're late.
he's mad at you
Like
like, Facebook,
Dirtnap.
like Dirtnap. Dirtnap Dave.
I'm gonna get that Facebook money one of these days. That'd be
What?
awesome. I'm just kidding.
Shit.
I'm just kidding. No,
I
I'm
want
not. No, I'm not.
want a fraction of a percent of that Facebook money.
It'll come to you. It'll come to you if you believe it. You got to believe it hard enough.
Little
That's
horseshoe rainbows and fucking
it. Yeah,
Lucky Charms.
sure thing. When I was at the top of the Red Rocks Amphitheater,
Isn't it gorgeous?
it's one of the most beautiful places in the entire world that I've ever seen.
Is it Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Well,
right
it's
outside
outside.
of Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Denver's a city surrounded by nature.
Did you,
It's
by the way,
fucking
speaking of
best
your
city
trip to
in
Denver,
the whole world.
did you pay attention to the murals in the DIA?
I drove a lot.
No, in the international airport.
No,
Did you- oh,
no, I was
It's one of the
in a hurry.
creepiest fucking things.
I was in a hurry. On the
you see the
way
big fucking
on the way
horse?
when I got there, when I got there, I was in a hurry to make it to my partner's house. My best friend from the army. I was on the way to get to his house, and so no, I was very focused on that. I was super focused on nothing in that airport. I was just getting to Hertz, and I was getting my bag. I was getting to Hertz. I was getting to my buddy's house, and he met me there with some live resin, and it was awesome, and that was cool. But then when I got back, I forgot my bag because I was talking to my mama, and so I just ran. I got all the way to my gate before I realized it, and then had to run back, go back through the entire front of security again, and they had my bag luckily, and so because I was pretty lit whenever I got through that security, and so then I was trying to get, and I was in a hurry to get back to my gate, and by the time I got back to my gate, they were boarding, so I just made it on time. And no, I didn't take the time to look at any of the murals while I was in the airport because I was in a hurry the whole time I was at the airport. But people are so nice at the airport, even though it's a big metropolis. That's the thing I learned. The biggest thing I learned about Denver.
What's crazy
is that
the
the whole world
city,
should be that
the
fucking
city
way.
that's under the airport.
The whole world should be
I heard
that
about
fucking
that.
way. They are all so nice, and pardon me and excuse me, and even though they have their own things going on, they're very focused on. People are very hardworking people in Denver because, well, you have to get up in the cold in the morning and get out in it, and so there is some stuff, but to be surrounded by nature, this big huge metropolis that's in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, it's the foothills of the Rockies, it's right there, and you can just go 30 minutes outside of the city and you're in this beautiful fucking mountain range, and you're there, and it's just, and you look out and you could see the city from miles away, and it's so awe-inspiring, and just what the accomplishment of what man has been able to do, but what nature still has from as far as you can see, and it's just so breathtaking, and just billions of years of creation, or billions of years of evolution and erosion and the tide coming in and out against that, the rains and the sun and everything that's beating on those rocks for eternity, and it's right there. And then the Beatles have played right there, and it's the history of that amphitheater, that creation that happened. When I was at the top of the stairs, and then you could look out in the distance and see downtown Denver and all the architecture and all the beautiful man-made stuff, the 20-story buildings and everything that metropolis is, but it's still just such a small speck.
Yeah.
Even though when you're down there in it and you're in the heart of the city and you can look up and you've got to stretch your neck as far as you can to see the tops of the buildings, whenever you get not 30 minutes away from there, it looks like the smallest thing. It's something that you can barely even see. And that weird dichotomy is just it's so epic, and your place in the universe is so small, but but to be there I was with my guy it was just me and him there that morning, but to be there with him and to get to enjoy that moment. And he's like, man, I've just felt so rushed this week and everything. And it was the last day that I was there. It was Saturday. It took me until Saturday until I could get to the mountains, but when I finally did, he's like, I'm sorry that we're rushed, because it was the day of his fucking wedding, and the guy takes his time, and the guy is so selfless. He's so giving of his time that he took me up to the mountains 45 minutes out of town to let me see that, to let me take that part of the world in. And I'm sorry we're rushed, and so I'm like, dude, it's just a moment. Even if it was just that, we still got to hike, and it was still a little 1.5 mile hike around that area and getting up to the top of those stairs. And he was all out of breath and everything, but I had been going. I didn't barely get any sleep because I'm pumped, the good shape, and I was excited, and yeah. So we were there. It was finally we were finally in the mountains after all those days, and just to get to enjoy that moment. Period was just so breathtaking, and to be there with him. We're both on the other side of tremendous, our personal struggle. We both had issues and stuff coming out of the Army, and to see us both better, and on the other side of that, I was just so happy, and to see the world and just realize that your place in the universe is only as big as you make it. It was very
surreal.
It was
it makes
very
you realize
surreal.
Your place.
It really does, and it makes it's so big and vast that the things that you do have are so much bigger because of it.
It makes you realize how insignificant you are, yet at the same time how important your life is to make the most of it with that little time that you have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It just helped. It helped the growth. It helped the journey that I've been on this year. That's kind of like the apex of it. That being at the top of Red Rocks Amphitheater, in that moment, looking out and seeing the world and seeing the Continental Divide, turning around one way and looking at snow-capped mountains, and then turning around the other way and looking out at what turns into the plains of America. The Midwest. That's where you go. You look east and you see the Midwest, which it was surreal. It was, you're right. That's the best word for it.
Yeah.
It was very thought provoking, but at the same time, the levity of the situation is like, dude, just be in the moment, just be here now. And I really grasped that, and I formed that, and it'll be forever something that I can look back on and enjoy. I knew that I was making a moment that I would remember for the rest of my life, and I was able to just fully be in that moment at that time, and I'm forever grateful to that day and to him for doing that for me. Just it was fantastic. I had the best possible time that I could have had while I was there. Yeah, and to get to see those guys after 10 years, it was truly, and that was part of the reason why I took the journey, the fitness stuff. That was a part of my motivation, part of my why, as to why I woke up in the morning to get in shape and to go and do the cardio on the days that I didn't feel like it. It made it a lot easier to have those whys, to hold on to that, to make it, to tell yourself that you want to be 195 pounds for that wedding, even if whatever it is that is your reason. You can have that. That's something that people in AA say is your higher power. You don't have to believe in God, the traditional, the traditional God. You just need to have a why. Yeah, you need to have a purpose, something to believe in that's bigger than you. And I knew I wanted to be in good shape for that wedding, and so that helped me push myself and diet properly. And whenever the shitty food came in on the weekends at the dealership, I wouldn't fuck with it, because I had made my own food. I was disciplined, and I had made my own food, and I'm sitting there eating spinach while the other guys are eating fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy and shit, and rolls, and yeah, exactly. I know, right? And donuts every single Monday, and donut holes every day, and pastries on Saturdays, and shit like that. And it's just all there and available, and it's really easy to fall into that trap because I did for a year and a half of working there.
Right.
I was just, dude, I stopped working out completely, and all I did was focus on things that weren't worthy of my attention and time. Like, why does this guy get that, or why does this person get that? And I don't get that. I'm not the guy that gets that. That's not fair. That's not fair that I don't get given those things. You don't, and
you got to increase your hustle.
And I learned this from a singer-songwriter, and it's just something that it applies to what I'm talking about right now. But I just learned it recently. It's instead of getting what you deserve because you've got bad shit in your life that you've done. If you want to really talk about what you deserve, there's things that you've been able to. How about some mercy? You should get some mercy instead, and get some good fortune, get some things, some breaks, things to go your way, and through hard work and all that good stuff is a way for that to happen. But don't think that you deserve anything. The world doesn't owe you shit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
you got to work for it.
You've always got to do. You want to be sure. I don't deserve anything. I would like mercy. I would like to have I would like to have some mercy and some good fortune. It's not because I deserve it. It's because I would just like to have. That would be nice to have. Let me put in the work to make it happen. Let me do everything I can to make it happen. Not focus on anything that anybody else is doing, because it doesn't do.
That's
you
one of the
any
biggest
good.
problems that people have is it's that whole looking at the people around you, seeing things that they have, and just feeling like they lucked into it.
Right.
Whereas, if you truly know that person, like, I see people all the time where I'm like, God damn, that must be nice. And then I realize, I know this person, and I know the amount of work they have put in to hit the point that they're at right now. And it's like Brent. Dude, Brent was literally like homeless at one point, crashing on friends' couches.
Sure.
And for those of you that don't remember, if you are just now tuning into the show for the first time, Brent is one of my mentors. He's a friend of the show. He came on a couple weeks ago and basically told people how to purchase a house with no money down, starting a business, things of that nature. He's a hustler, man. He literally has busted his ass to get to where he is in life. And now, I'm looking in those same terms of, now I'm not really, it's kind of that stay in your lane. Like, I'm staying in my lane. I'm focused on what's right here.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about this driver that's 2 lanes over and what they've got in front of them. That doesn't affect me.
Right. That's the only way you can be.
Which, by the way, the t-shirt pre-orders, let me talk about that real quick. So, you can click the description of this show right now, whether you're on Podbean or watching on YouTube or whatever. Go pre-order one of the t-shirts. I'll throw up an image right here. It should be like right here whenever I make this video. Yeah.
It's time to do some editing.
Yeah.
Editing.
I've been getting on that editing, man.
Edited.
I don't know if you've seen any of the videos that I've done, or did you
I
see
have.
where I ripped apart our state's general attorney, Curtis Hill? Fuck
watched
Curtis
that
Hill.
one.
I did.
I didn't watch it.
Just like,
You should.
pow,
I know it's like,
pow.
This idiot labeled cannabis oil as a narcotic.
no, it's not.
CBD oil.
Yeah.
It's not a narcotic.
Yeah.
CBD oil.
Dude,
There's
a
no
fucking-
THC in CBD oil.
A 6-year-old understands this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. That's nothing even. It's not even worth it.
so he's either completely retarded,
no,
or
he's not.
his hands are in Big Pharma's pockets.
Well, or big pharma pockets in his pocket. That's
Well, no, his hands are in their pockets.
there's a line
digging money,
and there's a line from his pocket up to his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's awesome. I love that about politicians. They're just getting theirs. That's what's great about. That's
I couldn't be
a
a politician. I
They're
could not.
getting-
I know that I
getting
would be so
hustling.
goddamn dirty and corrupt.
hustling.
I'd be
Hustling.
high all the time.
Hustling. I don't know. I don't
Show
know
up
about
in
that.
congressional meetings
But-
high. Just
Hey, I
like,
don't give a fuck.
what
man.
up?
Like I made the
I'm here.
laws. I'm against everything that you say. You suck.
But no, like, oh, by the way, we now have, we just got 5 more pre-orders from one person yesterday. Thanks, Zach. That's
Sweet.
Got
yeah.
5 pre-orders.
Where's my? I gotta get some of this cheese, man. I'm saying.
You show
Dave acts like there's money to be given out here.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You miss
That's
a week and you
adorable.
think you're gonna be fucking. No one gave a fuck. You missed it because of Denver.
I know. They just gave a fuck that I missed it. It
Right.
didn't matter why. It doesn't matter why. They were just like, man, we miss old Dirtnap.
I wish
I'm just kidding.
nobody mentioned that at all. I don't think.
No.
Oh yeah. During the show, you guys didn't talk about me.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right,
we
Denver.
shit all
Yeah,
over you.
all day, every day.
Yeah,
You guys talked about me with love.
sure.
It was said with like malice, but it was true love behind it.
Yeah, there was love
jealous.
behind
It didn't sound malicey. It sounded jealousy.
Dave's gonna come back. He ain't gonna shut up about Denver. I heard that.
Yeah.
I did too.
So
I heard
far.
it. I listened to the show. I let it run my battery down. I was like, all right then.
Don't you got a
These
charger?
guys- I do, but I was in the airport. It's some bullshit.
Oh, so wait. You listen to it while you was in the airport?
I would listen to it while I was on a plane.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
nice.
Yeah, I paused it and let it go and go and go and go, and then it filled up, and then I played it, and then I listened to it until my battery died. And the battery on the S6 was starting to get shitty. I got the new Note 8. Bam. It's nice.
Did you go Black Friday
I
shopping?
did.
Oh,
I did.
Jesus.
$300 off. There's no wait in the line. I ordered it online, went and picked it up. That was easy. And I programmed it myself. I activated everything myself.
How much did it end up costing?
It's-
'Cause that was Best Buy, right?
It made my bill go up $5 a month for the next 24
Okay,
months.
so you did. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
that's
you.
it. That's it. And you got a $300 discount at Best Buy. Best deal going. Fuck a gift card. I still have to
Right.
when I'm having to pay $900 and something for the phone. I'd rather have the discount off the phone.
Yeah.
That was just the best. That was the best deal going on a new one.
Yeah.
And so that's who got my business.
Where do you keep your phone at though?
I keep it next to my penis.
No, I mean like because this phone is huge
Yeah, it is, dude.
compared to mine.
Oh yeah, I went up to
Well,
a guy.
I've got
that,
an S7.
I went up to a
that's
guy
what
that
I-
I worked with. I went up to a guy I
keep it
worked
in my
with,
front
and I
pocket.
pulled it out and I held it near my crotch, and I was just like, "Hey, look at that! Look how big that is." He was just like, "Now you're just bragging." It was funny,
I can't have cases in my pockets and shit,
dude.
and everything gets in
Otterbox.
the way. I
Man,
can't
I keep good pockets, man. I keep pants with good pockets.
I got
know.
good pockets on my pants.
You got this short leg pockets, man.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I-
see,
no,
I wear
28
mostly
long.
Dickies jeans. I love Dickies.
Well,
I need to get on my dickies.
Well, you got room for this phone in there.
It won't fit.
It won't. That's what she said.
Sweetest thing.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, you're too big to fit in here. Y'all never seen that show? All right.
Which one?
Sweetest Thing with Cameron Diaz and Christina Applegate.
No.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie when it came out. I was working in a video store, and the new release it was like 2001.
Are you Ricky from the
2002.
Benchwarmers?
No, I'm not. I'm David.
He's
I'm
Randall.
Dirtnap Dave.
He's Randall from
the
Clerks.
Evansville.
Randall Clark.
Randall from Clerks.
You're not allowed to rip videos here anymore. Yeah.
Get off my fucking. What do these druggies do all
I hope
day?
it feels good. You hope what feels good? I hope it feels so good to be right.
Yeah.
To point out the shortcomings of others.
Randall is the greatest.
I don't appreciate you. I don't appreciate your ruse, man. My what? Your ruse. You're cunning a trip to trick me.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. That's it.
That's Dante.
I know that's Dante. I just said a Dante quote. I knew it was.
Like I always said, this job would be perfect if it weren't for the
Fucking
customers.
customers, yeah. Look, they closed the store so many times that day.
To go play hockey.
Play hockey on the roof.
To go to a funeral.
Go to a funeral.
Well, no, it wasn't closed. He closed the video store. Randall's in the convenience store during the funeral because that's when he sells the little girl cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I think it's fine. Have you been here all day? Yeah. All right, got him. Nice. So funny.
You sold
Clicks.
cigarettes to a kid? Not me. You.
Oh, dude. So, gym journey. Your gym journey this week. Let's talk about that some more.
So it was 3 days. I ended up taking Wednesday and Thursday off just to get some proper rest. My legs were kind of burning from doing all the running. But first day, Monday, did arms and back. Fucking blew that shit up to the point where it felt like I just had noodles on the side of my body.
Are you still going to the same gym you had been going to?
The pit.
Yeah.
For now.
Sure.
I've really learned, because whenever I was first going there, I would get on the elliptical for a little bit, and then I'm going back to Power Alley, which is all free weight, deadlift, squat, bench press,
compound movement stuff. Yeah.
And now I don't even go back there, so I'm on their machines, and I don't like the layout. So I'm honestly, when I'm up in January, which I may not even wait that long, I may just go this month or this coming month in December and switch, but go back to Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness?
Yes, I like their layout. Whenever I go in there, I know exactly where I need to go for what day. Like just from the last time I was there, I can still visualize in my mind what each day was.
Okay.
And I also like their 30-minute core workout in the back.
What about the pizza on Friday?
I don't do that shit. I think that's one of the... Okay, I will say, they keep a bowl of Tootsie Rolls at the counter, and it's pizza on Mondays. And I think that is one of the biggest bullshit things that if you are going to be a responsible company, which, it's judgment-free zone, which, first of all,
I have to have a drink for the road.
I have to pass judgment on Planet Fitness because they don't know how to spell the fucking word judgment. They leave the E in the middle. Between the G and the M, it's literally on the wall. It's in their advertising. Judgment-free zone, but it's JUDGEMENT, and that is not how judgment's spelled. Right. So automatically I had to pass judgment. Other than that, if you want to be a responsible fitness company, don't give your fucking patrons, who obviously the majority of them that come there are struggling with their weight, and that's why they go to Planet Fitness, is because there are tons and tons of treadmills, ellipticals, and bikes.
And arc trainers? They got arc trainers there.
They've got like 6 arc trainers. That's for the hardcore. Like, I'll be back to that. But you're not going to see the average heavy, like overweight or obese person getting on the arc trainer. I got on the arc trainer after 3 months of building up to, and then I ditched the elliptical, went to the arc trainer, and found out that my workload from the elliptical precisely got cut in half on the arc trainer because it just beats the shit out of you. But at the same time, that I was spending half the time on the arc trainer that I was the elliptical, but literally felt like I was doing 1.5 to 2 times the work and could feel it every fucking day that I was on it. And you got to realize, the way I was working out, I was there 5 days or 6 days a week, just depending on what we were doing. And that happened every day. There was no, I'll do arc trainer on Mondays and Thursdays, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No, that was every day. That was automatic. That's the first thing that you do. That's
exactly what I do for my workout.
Right.
20 minutes on the arc trainer. I burn 430 to 450 to 480 calories sometimes.
Right. I would love to put a suit on you that adds about 200 pounds.
That'll be much
and we'll see.
Time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It
would be a good time. I'm gonna let you know that after about 5 minutes on the arc trainer, weighing between 350 and 400 pounds, you're gonna go, okay, my ass is kicked. Fuck, I'm done. And you step off you immediately start stretching, and then you go to your workout.
Yep.
And 3 days a week, my workout consisted of warming up on the arc trainer, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday was going back to that 30-minute core workout where you start on the steps, like you start on that little stair, and then they've got a timer that goes for a minute, and you get 30 seconds of rest. There's a green light and a red light. You start on a stair, you go to a machine, go back to a stair, go back to a machine, and there's literally 15 stations
I've seen the layout there.
It's or not 50. No, there's 30.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's an
30.
ass kicker. It looks like
Dude,
fun.
it fucks you up, man. And I did it the very first day I went back to the gym there in 2014.
You were sore for a week, weren't you?
Whenever I walked up to the counter, I was like, it was like this Monday, I felt like I was going to throw up, man. I was just like, holy shit.
But that's the thing about being sore. That's the lobster coming out of its shell.
Oh, yeah. And
really
and I was like, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And they were like, man, you ain't going to be back in here for like 2 days. And I was like, I'll be here tomorrow. And I came back the next day, ran that mile on the elliptical to start, went back, did full upper body workout, came back, ran another mile on the elliptical to cool down, which was actually faster than the first mile, and left. And they were just like, holy shit, dude, that you're
2 days in a
you're
row.
gonna get it. And at that time, the first 3 months, I was there Monday through Saturday.
Oh, okay.
6 days a week. There was Sunday was rest day. That was it.
Even the Lord took that day.
Why would they say you ain't gonna come back? Like they just want you to fail?
No. They watched the workout that I put in that first day.
Uh-huh.
And at that time, I was 380. And now whenever I weighed the other day, I was 392.
Mm-hmm.
That's the heaviest I've ever been. And over the day of Thanksgiving, I lost a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still doing the intermittent fasting?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. 12 to 10.
Nice.
That's when I eat.
Mm-hmm.
I think I lost 7 pounds since I started working out.
There you go.
I gained some muscle, so
What are you doing
working.
for exercise? Yeah.
Oh, I weight lifts and do a little cardio and abs. Like I don't know what to say to that. Like,
Are you doing any type of program that you've picked up that you've researched, or are you just going in without a plan, or what do you?
I go in whatever set I want to work that day.
All right.
I do the cardio and abs, and then I do like whatever shoulder, back, chest, like legs, whatever like that. Whatever day it is. I work 2 a day when I do go.
Okay. You usually do 2 muscle groups a day and cardio?
Yeah,
Or
usually.
okay.
Depends if I work. If I got to work, then I just do 2 muscles and a quick cardio.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's movement's what's important, man.
Yeah.
Still water grows stagnant,
Shark doesn't swim backwards
right?
because it dies.
If it did, it would drown
It would die.
Well,
of asphyxiation.
It can't drown because it's already in water.
Yes, it can. That's exactly where you drown.
Yeah, but sharks
You can't
live
drown on the land,
Yeah, but see, sharks live in water.
sharks
Uh-huh.
don't. Yeah, sharks.
but they
don't.
can't breathe if they go backwards.
Yeah,
Right.
but So when we
First of all, they can't swim backwards anyway.
yeah.
Their
They
muscle-
can't
their
breathe.
muscle groups don't work like that.
Whatever. They're gonna figure it out one of these days.
If we
These little
die-
clever fuckers.
If we die on air, like if we say we're a shark, but sharks can breathe air and they go in the water, they die. It's pretty much the same thing as if we die in the air. We just die.
We choke to death.
Yeah,
but
we
that's
don't-
because that's what happens when you can't breathe.
Yeah,
you choke.
It's not drowning.
But that's what happens when you're in water and you can't breathe. Is you fucking drown.
Yeah, but they already
Boom!
live in the
Boom!
water. They already live in the water. Dirtnap.
No.
So it's not drowning.
They're choking to death. Sharks choke to death as they swim backwards.
They
They'll
lose
choke to death?
They constrict their shit
Yeah.
in the throat.
So they drown.
No,
Because
they
they're
don't.
underwater and they can't breathe.
No, 'cause we don't call it the same shit. You can't drown if you swim every day in water.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Doesn't-
Michael Phelps, if he was underwater for fucking 9 minutes, he would fucking drown.
Nuh-uh.
He swims in water every day.
Nuh-uh.
He would drown.
Well, he lives on the land though.
But he swims in water every day.
What if
Motherfucker's
Aquaman
a goddamn Olympic champion.
What if
So
Aquaman died on air on water? What would you say that he drowned?
he drowned in the water.
But
if he was in
can
the water.
breathe in the water and on the air,
Okay.
so he can breathe
So
both.
so can toads.
Yeah, so can turtles, but turtles don't drown.
So like if you held a turtle down under the water by its neck, that would be choking it to death under the water.
Yeah, but if
But
you
if
choke
it
it to
couldn't
death,
breathe because it was swimming backwards,
yeah,
drowning.
I don't think that's drowning. I don't think it is.
Yes.
I love that this just became a full-blown debate.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you have your thoughts, please put it in the comment section.
Choking the turtle.
That's the new.
It's like jerking the dick off, feeding the geese.
Choking the chicken.
Feeding the geese.
If you choke
Feeding
a
the geese,
chicken,
you know,
like this
Feed
in
the
its
geese.
air, how's the
it's
chicken
not drowning. It's not drowning.
And
You're
he just
choking the
died.
chicken to death.
Yeah, he just dies.
Yeah, because you're in the air. That's what happens when you're in the air and you don't breathe.
If you choke a shark underwater,
You're not going to choke a shark.
Yeah,
This is the insanity.
Well, you're not going to choke a
has
shark.
become.
If you pull a shark, but if you grab a shark by the tail and just pull it backwards for a really long time,
it'd probably bite your face.
It'd be drowning the shark.
No, you would die because.
What if it? But it was a little bitty baby shark. I mean, grab a hold of it.
Yeah, we're about the mama. Like if it's a baby bear and a mama bear.
But that's bears.
Yeah, but then
you don't.
Bears are the sharks of the land.
Bears are better than the sharks of the land. Bears are the bears of the land. Sharks are the bears of the water.
Yeah, tell about Leo. What happened with him?
Leo the bear?
No, Leo the DiCaprio.
Leo. He got fucked up by that bear. He was like, "I'm gonna play dead." Mistake. Mistake. Oh no! He's got me. Bear fucked him up.
You got him good.
Yeah.
You got him good.
Knocked him down the hill.
He almost drowned
into
it
that
in water.
Yeah, well, that's where you drown, is in water.
Yeah, but he was
you
in
don't
the air.
fucking drown on land.
Yeah, you
but
can.
unless if your face is in a bucket of water, you're standing on land.
Then
Or if you're at the bottom of a lake, you're standing on land too, but you'd still drown because you're in water and you can't breathe. Like that fucking shark. Boom.
Bears.
Debate is over. Beats.
Please comments in the section below.
Battlestar Galactica.
I just blacked out.
Goddamn gold, sir. That's what that was.
That was
Fucking gold.
God.
There you go. You're welcome.
That was Star Wars Episode 9. That's what that was.
The Bears versus the
Sharks.
Sharks.
That'd be an awesome battle.
Shit.
'Cause Bears can
Bear
swim,
would
too.
whoop that ass.
I don't know.
Depending on which arena it was in. If it was at SeaWorld, shark.
What if it's in the Detroit arena?
If it was in Detroit arena, like where the Ron Burgundy's team, Will Ferrell's basketball team played,
The Tropics, Flint Tropics.
the Flint Tropics, where they played, where that bear was at, I would go with the bear. But if they were at SeaWorld in the water, I'd probably go with the shark. Unless if it was a polar bear.
No, they're definitely like
I don't know.
bear would win because bear can swim.
What
too.
if it was a hammerhead shark that was only like 6 foot long?
A hammerhead shark doesn't have a good biting radius.
That's what I'm saying. That bear would fuck that shark up.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bam, he hit him in the ankle one time, and that bear would be like, motherfuck you. Raw.
Whale sharks. That'd be it right there.
A whale shark?
A whale shark wouldn't stand a chance.
Exactly.
Because of its tiny teeth? Doesn't a whale shark have tiny teeth? We're talking great white versus grizzly.
Or is it pretty weird?
I wouldn't put if I had to pick a shark to go against a grizzly, it wouldn't be a great white.
What shark would it be?
Tiger shark.
Tiger shark.
Tiger sharks are way more versatile.
Thanks, Mr. Cousteau. We appreciate it.
They're like parkour.
I like sharks, man.
I'm going to get my sister a Christmas gift.
Tiger sharks and mako sharks are
today.
Tough motherfuckers.
I figured out what I'm going to get my sister for Christmas, you guys.
What is it?
All right, so she was bitching at me about. She was saying she's giving me a hard time about bringing beef with broccoli, and I'm 30, almost 35.
Beef with broccoli.
Beef with broccoli for Thanksgiving. And she was talking about all the shit that she did, and she's like, "Motherfucker, I've been making the sweet potato casserole." She said that to me, and so I said, "Is that what you want me to engrave on the trophy I'm going to get for you for cooking at Thanksgiving?" So I'm going to get her a trophy, and I'm going to engrave. I've been cooking the sweet potato casserole, motherfucker, and I'm going to engrave that on the trophy, and I'm going to give it to her in a big ass box for Christmas. I'm going to go into the local trophy store here in town, and I'm going to say, "All right, I've got $40. I need the biggest trophy I can get with this engraving."
If you go to what is it, Award World there on Morgan?
Yep.
Go ask for Melinda.
Yep.
I think they
sweet
moved.
lady.
I think they went to a different spot now.
Nope, it's on Morgan still.
Yep. Still there.
Right, Morgan, right by the cross street from the cemetery.
Is that what that is? That big plot of land that has all those gravestones in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
People like
No,
died.
it's not that part. It's not across
No,
the street.
this is
It's right down the street from the that place that used to be a tobacco store and is a car lot, and it's all this different
Time
things.
Motors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a bunch of different things.
Yeah. Yeah, Melinda, she's a good lady.
All right, Dan.
No,
I'll go check her
It's
out.
not there anymore.
It's there.
It's a plaque. I don't know if I'm gonna get a plaque or a trophy or maybe like an Oscar of some type or
See if
like
they have a
statue.
trophy topper of a pie.
Yeah, that's what. Or maybe just a big fucking like karate trophy. I've been making the sweet potato casserole, motherfucker. and it's going to say that on the thing, and it's going to say 2017 on it, of course. And, like, I just wanted to give you this. I just wanted to give you this for a present. I want you to display it because you deserve this for all the times that you've made the sweet potato casserole. Here you go. Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to get my dad something camouflage because he doesn't hunt. I'm going to just get my parents like gag gifts this year for Christmas, but like nice ones.
Right.
Like, I don't know, maybe some like really like a $50 pair of camouflage binoculars for my dad. I don't know. He has no use for them whatsoever.
Just go to Academy Sports.
Get the fucking and get the fucking I don't know what I'm going to get for my mom. It'll be something good. Or something that she has like 6 of already. Ooh, another crock pot.
Nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Now you got something. You can make even more meatballs next year, Mama. Thank you. Thanksgiving was good this year. Yes.
Yeah.
How was yours? How was your Thanksgiving?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
What'd you do?
First, we went to Haley's grandma's house.
Uh-huh.
And Haley has a very large family.
Yes.
Like, huge family. So everybody's there. It's a good time. Her family's pretty rowdy. And
Are they funny?
dude, her grandma is fucking great.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Is she racist?
No.
No? Cool. Cool. That's awesome.
No. Just it's
Sometimes,
just a great family to be
old
around.
people are.
No, her grandma's not old.
Oh.
Like they're a young.
This is 58.
Her grandma may actually be younger than my dad.
Damn.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think she actually is like a few years younger than my dad.
It's because you're so fucking old.
You're close.
I know. I'm old too. Compared.
Fucking baby nubs over there.
Setting on the right path, Bulldog.
Are you still in your 20s, Nubs?
29.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, right.
Thanks. I got my whole world ahead of me.
No, you don't. Shit, you're out of time now, man. You are 17. 17. Anything after that, you just consider yourself lucky and just try to make it. That's all.
Yep, and then after that, we went to Danielle's parents because that's
Cool.
Thanksgiving, Christmas tradition. I have to be over at Danielle's mom and dad.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
That was
what was your favorite
more laid
dish that you had throughout the course of the day?
Danielle's dad does smoked turkey.
Ooh, delicious.
Dude, it was really good.
Sure.
But they also, for me, so I love stovetop. I hate homemade stuffing. I hate it. No, I don't want your salty bread pudding. I don't want it with onions and celery.
I want your processed salty bread pudding.
Yes, I want stovetop because it is made correctly. Stovetop's amazing. But I did have broccoli casserole, and I could eat broccoli casserole every fucking day of my life and not get bored with it.
I gotta try that. I haven't had it.
Oh my god, it's broccoli. Some people put cauliflower. There's some cheese. There's rice. It's just and I think cream of mushroom soup goes in it.
Okay.
I think
I made 3 pounds of beef with broccoli and took it to 2 different places.
Love that too.
I took it to 2 different places. And
I love
they
broccoli.
cleaned me out. They cleaned me out both of them.
Dude.
Yeah, they cleaned me out on both of them. It was good. I did a good job for what I took to the Thanksgiving dinners.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd never done that before. This was the first year that I actually contributed to the meal and made something and brought it.
I had one little thing of banana pudding at the first Thanksgiving.
Sure.
And then at the second one, I had a piece of pumpkin pie with
a piece of pumpkin pie.
They just went like
Look at this.
A piece.
This is what he meant.
Not even.
No.
Nope. I was very good about it. I managed to lose a pound through Thanksgiving. How many people can say that they lost a pound when they weighed themselves after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm gonna be like 2 pounds heavier.
Oh, dude.
Nope.
I got up and I ate Krispy Kreme and some chocolate.
I had that's the other thing was anything that I took that wasn't meat or vegetables, it was literally just like the scoop and like I had a little thing of mashed potatoes. I had like it was very small portions, but the turkey and the ham and all I made sure that that's what I got my fill of.
Yeah.
That's protein right there.
Yeah. Well, because the paleo, paleo, you want to try to stick to 80-20. 80% paleo, 20% non-paleo. Now, this weekend, I stayed with Haley. We did bad, so I'm going to be making up for that this week in the gym for sure.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to suck. Like, I can still feel. That's the other thing I've started noticing since I went back to pure paleo and I'm not eating so much crap anymore. Whenever I do eat it now, I fucking feel like I feel what I ate yesterday. I can still feel like if I were to go to the gym right now, it would be an exercise in futility.
It's glue.
Yeah, it's
glue.
lead. It's lead. Like I literally just feel it. Mm-hmm. Even lifting my arms, I'm just like, oh fuck, I don't even want to fucking move today. It's awful.
Dude, it's nothing. That's why.
But this week,
during the week,
I'm probably. I've decided I'm not going to do the waking up at 4 a.m. to go work out because it's too much stress and pressure to try to get back home in time for work, like to get showered and everything. And I don't want to cut my workout short for lack of time. You know what I mean? Like that sucks. If I go in with a plan, I don't want to have to cut it short, especially if I'm still feeling like I can do more. So instead, I'm just going to start packing my gear bag. Whenever I get home or whenever I finish work, I'm going to go to the gym because it's literally, I have to drop off at FedEx. FedEx is literally 4 buildings down from my gym. Mm-hmm. So drop off at FedEx, go to the gym, get changed, do my workout, come home, throw my stuff in the washer, finish my billing for the day for work, and then pack the bag before I go to bed each night. Pack my workout bag back up.
Nice.
So you're gonna exercise in the evenings.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My thing is I gotta get it in the morning. If I don't, it's so much harder to go for me. And this is me personally.
Right.
If you do, and there's
plus
tons of people that do in the evening times.
I did go one day this week early, and I don't feel like I put in as much effort as I would have had I been alert, awake, already. Like I like to drink coffee
and then go.
See, I hate coffee.
Yeah, I drink coffee in the mornings, and I just drink a cup, man, and it's the heat from it gets my blood flowing.
I hate coffee.
Yeah,
coffee sucks.
No, it's not like I'm trying to tell you to go, lick a dirty butthole. Whenever I was working,
or
eat green tea or something hot. Even if it's just a cup of hot water, it'll get your blood flowing, and the heat is what I'm talking about. If you take a sauna or something, take some pre-workout, drink some pre-workout while you're in the sauna, and that'll get your blood.
I had to get away from the pre-workout stuff,
or don't anything or whatever.
For me,
heat.
For me, like whenever I went early to work out this week, it just. I didn't feel as good as when I went. Well, because this week, one day I went at 10 in the morning, which was a great workout. And then the Friday before you got here, I had just showered and ate, and I went at like 11. And so for me to go in the afternoon, that's what I used to do anyway. Like when I first went to the gym 2014 to do the transformation, I literally would get off work, then at like 4 o'clock, go straight home, change, go straight to the gym, and with my roommate at the time, and do the workout, come home, shower, eat. I mean, it was.
Hell yeah.
That's what my norm kind of has to be.
It's having that schedule. That's what I was talking. I've preached is just having the schedule and
plus
having
dropping
good habits.
Off, being able to just drop off, know my day is done, minus my billing when I get home.
Well, you got that when you drop off. That's the next to last thing you got to do. That's what you make that whenever it's part of your schedule that that's. Okay, now that I've got this dropped off, I just got to get the workout in and I'm done.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm done for the day.
And then even when I switch from the Pit to Planet Fitness, I mean, you're talking...
You're still...
right down Green River Road.
Right.
I mean,
you're still right there. You're still right there anyway, so it's not anything...
You getting cold?
No, I'm just putting it back on. That's all. put the product away until next time.
He doesn't want to exercise his Second Amendment too much.
Yeah. Right to bear arms.
Conceal these guns. Oof.
Gotta conceal the
I like this sweater. I'm starting to dress like an older person now.
You like Mr. Rogers?
So many symbols on my clothes. I still like a lot of WWE shirts, and I'm gonna still wear a lot of those.
They just came in yesterday. Alistair Black shirts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got one for me and Haley.
Nice. The black ones, not the white terrible ones with the chopped off hand and shit.
Yeah. Well, it's the black with the chopped off hand.
Well, it's black and white with a white outline. And
you know what I'm looking forward to? So my goal right now, like I told you guys in the message, my goal right now. So I'm figuring I'm at like still 391, 390-ish right there.
Uh-huh.
The goal is in a year to be down to 275.
12 months, 120 pounds.
Yep.
That's done.
Yeah.
10 pounds a month. You just got to be on it. That's it. 10 pounds a month at your age is completely doable still.
Oh yeah.
It's just going to take discipline, man.
And
it's going to take discipline and hard work.
I think that with that kind of work that's going in, once I'm down to 275, 280, and I'm in that range, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be dieseled again.
Okay. Cool.
Dude, I had abs at over 300 pounds.
All right, then. That's what's up.
I had abs.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy.
Right.
I was doing shoulder shrugs. Dude, my upper body was just ridiculous.
Awesome.
I was doing shoulder shrugs with 405.
Well, let's get back to it.
Fucking
boom. We're going to get back to it.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to do that. You're going to be Jack Diesel. That's what's up.
And then from that 275, I'm thinking that from there,
just get there.
Yeah, we're right. But from 275, shooting for that 220 to 230 mark.
I don't see why you can't do it.
Yeah. Do you know
the last another year?
Do you know the last time I weighed under 240 pounds?
High school.
I was 14 years old.
Yeah. Yep. Easy. You're a big guy. You can do that. There ain't any reason why. There isn't any reason why, man. It's.
I don't want to look sickly though.
You're not gonna. You're not gonna. Nobody looks sickly at 240 pounds, man.
Braun Strowman absolutely would look sickly. He would look weird at 240 pounds.
No, that's what we know him like right now.
No, he wouldn't.
He would look weird.
Say 325.
I bet people probably thought that. What do you think? How do you think? What's his name? The
McLovin.
Not Lee Haney. It's the Shadow. Dorian Yates. He's small now.
He looks weird.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he looks normal.
It's like Alan Faneca, the former Provo guard from the Steelers.
Yeah.
Now that he's retired and he lost all that weight, he looks like he has AIDS. He looks like he has a combination of like cancer AIDS.
He's just old.
No, he looks sick. But he's perfectly healthy, but he doesn't look good. It's weird. Like, he should always be at least 240, 250. Because, like, everything just looks sunk in on him. It's weird. Yeah. I don't want to look like that. I like Dave. Dave's starting to look like he's got AIDS.
Yeah. Who?
You.
What are you talking about? You crazy.
You need to get some meat on that body, bub.
Dude, I got meat on my body.
He's wiry.
He's Riley.
What?
He's Riley.
What?
Wiry.
Riley.
What is that?
Wiley?
Riley.
Riley? What the fuck?
Look at this Dorian.
Are you talking about the auto parts thing?
The what?
Riley.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, Nubsy's assassination of the English language continues.
Every single
this dude.
week.
Yeah, that's Dorian.
He would look crazy at 240.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Freddy Krueger before he got caught on fire.
That's him. The freaking mass monster. Dude, he doesn't look weird. And you wouldn't look weird at 220 either, man. You look like a skinny version of yourself. You might look like a hipster, but fuck.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not worse. That's fucking healthy. At least you look like a healthy hipster.
Yeah.
If you do it the right way.
At least you shower, hipster.
No, they'd be like, oh, Bulldog's got AIDS now.
Let them think what they think.
Cancer.
Let them think what they'll think. You can be like, well, hey, I can run a fucking marathon right now if I want to.
No.
If I want to,
That
there's
is
so
actually,
many things.
That is
so many
actually
things.
something that I do want to do.
There are so
like,
many
I want to
things that I
start
can
with a
do
half
that.
marathon.
Yeah.
And then see if I can
There
do
you
it for a
go.
marathon
You just
eventually.
put that out there. You just put that out there into the world. You ain't gonna do it at 390.
No.
You ain't gonna do it at.
Well,
fucking,
I mean,
you
I
ain't gonna do
could,
it-
but it's just going to take a good goddamn long time.
shit.
It'll take longer than a marathon.
Yeah. They'll be like, we took the fucking road signs down.
What was my time,
a
Coach?
week
I don't
and a
know, son. I
half
don't have a
ago.
sundial.
A week and a half ago, we took down the fucking road signs for this thing. Get up and get going.
He's still. You're half a mile mark. Keep moving.
Right now, my marathon would be like the Undertaker's WrestleMania entrance. I'm pretty sure he's still on his way to the ring.
with that 80-foot fucking long.
No, it was like a quarter of a mile.
That thing was
The
long.
fucking ramp this year, it was
Yeah.
it was almost a quarter of a
It
mile.
took a
Wasn't it?
Challenger Hellcat fucking 18 seconds to get down that fucking thing. It was that long.
Damn. Ultimate Warrior just fucking running down that thing.
Ultimate Warrior would have blown up a quarter of the way
Dude,
down that.
he
Had to
just
sit
stopped.
down, maybe take a nap.
He'd
back
have
up.
stopped. He'd have stopped. There'd have been a fucking lady with
A golf
cup of
cart.
water.
water.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa. He'd had to stop at like rings on the way down.
His music would have looped 3 times.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about too, when you
Yeah.
could hear it like
Da, da, da. Yeah, that was the good. That was the good stuff.
Back in the day.
Ravishing Rick Rude's theme song is still one. It's like my favorite one right now for sure. From the '80s stuff.
So let me ask
I really
you,
like Ted DiBiase's too.
we talked about it last week. You weren't here. Only thing I'm going to ask you, did you see the match between
my
Aleister
God.
Black and Velveteen Dream?
One of the best stories I've ever seen told in ring.
I want to watch them fight for the next 10 years.
That was such a good match. They beat the shit out of each other.
Fuck yeah, they did. And entertained the whole time. Like, there was not a boring moment of that match.
Aleister Black did the fucking Rick Rude hips to him. That was great. Enjoy infamy. Enjoy infamy. Velveteen Dream. And he tweeted that night, "The dream's over." I was, fuck yeah, dude. That's so good. Patrick Clark, good for you, man.
Yeah.
It was
Is
hard
that
to
Velveteen
understand.
Dream's-
Yeah, it was
yeah,
hard to
he's-
understand for a second. But
When
now
I even said, when we first saw him, it was like,
Where is this gonna
what
go?
What are you trying to be?
Okay, where's this gonna
man,
go?
he found that character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. It's kind of like the New Day. When the New Day first started, think back to that.
Power, positivity.
Yeah,
and
it
all
was
that
like,
shit.
what the fuck are you doing? This is stupid.
But
And
it got-
now it's
They're just
it's huge.
ridiculous because it's just them turned up to 11. And if this is Velveteen Dream, if that's Patrick Clark turned up to 11, good for him, man. I hope it doesn't turn into the Stardust character that he hates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do enjoy. I
I
do
think he's-
enjoy the story they're telling, and I could see growth, and I look forward to his future because he's a hell of a performer at 24 or 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid's got
Same
it.
with Alistair, man.
They,
I mean,
they both.
and
got
those two are such. There's such a dichotomy. Is that the correct word? to
Well,
use?
they're antonyms.
Yes,
they're the
they
opposites.
are the complete opposite of
and
each
it
other.
fucking makes it great.
God damn, they were.
What if they
magic.
were a tag team?
Oh my
They
god!
become a tag team, like the Black Mass followed by that elbow drop. Who's gonna fucking get up from that ever? Nobody, because nobody's gonna even get up from Black Mass.
Right. That would. Oh my god! There's the story right there.
The
That they
fucking
beat
spinning
the
kick.
fuck out of each other for so long that they actually become friends.
Zayn and Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, dude, you just hit the nail on the head of what needs to happen like 3 years from now.
Sure.
Like, they
Sure.
need to be a tag team. They need to dominate. Like,
That'd be fun.
not even a question.
That'll be fun.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No.
But Aleister Black's got a title run coming,
Oh, well, absolutely. You know what?
and I'm really
Is-
stoked. Takeover was fucking amazing.
So,
top to bottom.
Drew
was really good.
McIntyre torn bicep? Is that what
I
happened?
guess that's what I haven't really heard too much
Good for
about it.
CN, man. Good for CN Almas.
La Sombra.
Dude, Yeah.
I'm really happy with his character right now. He found the missing piece.
Fuck yeah, he did. She is...
It was perfect.
Yes.
She's a perfect compliment.
You know what it reminds me of? Sherry with Shawn.
Yeah. In a way.
Sherry Martel with Shawn Michaels. Like when Shawn Michaels went singles, he was, he was on his own for a minute.
Just a brief second.
Yeah, and then Sherry came in. Holy shit, it made him. And then when Sherry was gone, Diesel.
Don't throw me outside. Don't throw me outside. She's going to kick my ass. Clawing and all that shit.
She was crazy.
Sensational Sherry. And then she got on that dark train and never came off of it.
Sister Sherry?
Yeah. She got with the fucking Harlem Heat, and then it just got different from there.
She ended up with Colonel Rob Parker. That was
weird. Yeah.
WCW did weird things.
They did a lot. They threw a
Judy
lot of shit against the
Bagwell
wall.
on a forklift. I mean,
They threw a lot of shit against the wall.
Vince Russo threw a lot of shit against the wall. That shows you right there the checks and balances that were in WWE. Because Vince Russo was still throwing shit against the wall for the Attitude Era for it to become what it is. But at least there were people saying, no, we're not doing that. And in WCW, he had no one telling him, no, we're not doing that. So they did everything. Viagra on a pole match. Get the fuck out of here. What are you wanting? One dude to get hard and fuck the other one in the middle of the ring?
Pretty much.
What the fuck is going on? But, yeah, anyway. Aleister Black, Velveteen Dream. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was a good match.
I think when I get home from the Steelers game tonight, I might put on WWE Network and watch TakeOver again.
Hell yeah.
Watch War Games again.
Smart.
Because this will be the third time I've watched it. And it's that good of a show.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
What are you doing over there, Dave? What you doing?
None of your goddamn business.
What are you doing?
Trying to do something professional.
Oh, yeah?
Checking fantasy football.
Yeah.
Talking about
do something professional.
Yeah, talking about TakeOver, and how about Survivor Series, dude? We didn't talk. I mean, I don't know how much you guys touched on it last week.
AJ and Brock.
Yo.
How fucking great.
Magical.
Yeah.
Magic.
I want to see it like 8 more times.
Yeah.
Dude.
What? But, hey, did Jinder take the fucking title last night
What?
at Starrcade? Look this up.
I
Find out.
didn't hear
I
that.
don't think so.
That was the word, the early word that was coming out of North Carolina was that Jinder was going to be taking the title back. And
No.
oh, dude, I didn't get any more updates after that. However, I did watch the video of Arn Anderson giving Dolph fucking Ziggler the spine buster at Starrcade last night.
What?
Dude, he hit that bitch like he was still 25 years old.
And who did he hit it on?
Dolph fucking Ziggler.
Perfect.
I had to look that up.
Oh man,
Perfect.
it's nasty. Like because I was explaining to Haley while we were watching Survivor Series, that Survivor Series match, Triple H and Bobby Roode both hit that AA spine buster, and I'm explaining to her because she's seen the Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen DVD and all that, and she's seen Arn Anderson, but she never got to experience Arn Anderson, and I was like, you don't understand. I was like, that's a AA spine buster. They do it. Both of them do it in honor of this one guy, and I was like, and they do it perfectly. And she was like, but why is it called a AA spine buster? I was like, it's Arn Anderson, AA.
Yeah.
And she goes, so it's named for him? And I was like,
Yes.
yes, it absolutely is. There are people that have done spine busters, and then there's AA who just perfected it and could hit you with it from...
When he bounced
Yeah,
the way he bounced up from it, that was the best.
Yep.
The way he bounced up from after.
And this one,
hitting
when
you.
he hit it, he rolled over Ziggler and just got into the corner and stared at him.
That was his move.
And then Bobby Roode came in, back into the ring, flashed the Four Horsemen sign over at Arn in the corner, and Arn goes and held the 4 up, and Bobby picks Dolph up and gives him the glorious DDT. Or actually, before that, he's holding the 4 fingers up like this and starts doing his glorious.
Nice.
And then hits him with it, and as soon as he gets the 1, 2, 3, stands back up, looks at Arn, and they both give the 4. I'm gonna tell you right now, if ever there was a horseman,
Bobby Roode.
talk about somebody that was born 20 years too late. Bobby Roode,
He's greatness.
when
He's one of my favorites.
when Barry Windham left the Horsemen, had Bobby Roode existed in pro wrestling at that time, there never would have been a discussion about who's coming in. It probably would have been the 5 horsemen before Wyndham left if Bobby Roode was there. Bobby Roode was born to be a horseman. And I think, in all honesty, they should start looking at other people that fit that horseman style and profile and possibly think about having either Rick or Arn being the J.J. Dillon.
Nah.
Why?
Nah.
That'd be kind of dope, though.
It's just a throw. I mean, it'd be a nice throwback, but
Got the 4 horsewomen.
I'd rather see that.
Why?
Why not? If we're gonna do it, why do it with guys and not with women? Well, you've got some 3 women teams and shit right now. The new NXT
Right, but
invasions.
they're all split up.
The
horsewomen are
NXT
split up.
invasions. Yeah.
And then the horsewomen is more of like a, for them, the horsewomen is just that fun moniker that they put on. Like, you know what I mean? The 4 horsemen basically lived and existed together day in, day out.
Up down the road.
Yeah. It's not just a fun little thing that they tagged on. It was something that Arn Anderson accidentally said in an interview.
Yeah.
And then that was it. He accidentally called them the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And then the next week they're like, hey man, people got 4 horsemen signs out in the crowd. That's it. And then the first time Arn Anderson cut that next promo, or whenever he cut that next promo, and the first time he held up his hand showing the 4 fingers, fuck. That was it. It was organic. It wasn't something that was just slapped together and oh, we're going to call ourselves the 4 horsewomen. Meanwhile, we have never competed in a match as a team, all games. 4 of us together.
Ooh, what about a women's War Games match?
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
War Games was fucking dope. The match.
That was so good.
Dude.
Man.
It was so good.
Sick.
So many fucking great spots. Killian Dane's coast to coast. I know, dude. That was my favorite
thing. It made me
thing.
so proud.
I know.
I was like, you go, fat kid.
Yeah, no,
you go, fat kid.
Look at him.
Yeah, dude.
Making it 78% across the ring.
Oh, my God.
It was so good.
God damn it. Why can't I think of his name?
Alexander Wolf.
No.
Adam Cole.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I'm fucking over. He is a goddamn celebrity now. Adam Cole, baby! I just loved it, dude. It fired me up.
Adam Cole sitting straddled on both of those top ropes when the double tower of doom. Jesus Christ.
And he puts the hands up, and that's my guy. I like Adam Cole now. I do. I knew. I mean, I
you didn't
knew
follow him enough.
Yeah, I didn't know him in his
Yeah.
indies, but I was like, damn, he's a fucking main event player, man. This guy's a goddamn celebrity.
Oh yeah,
Yep, he's got it.
And if he keeps Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, I mean, dude, we're seeing the return of factions now.
Yeah.
All you need is 3 dudes to make some shit dangerous. That's all you need. You don't have to have an NWO. You just need 3 like-minded. You need Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Rick Rude with China with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that shit's dangerous. You need the Hart Foundation, which they had, 5?
Yeah.
5 at one point when Brian came in. But still, that's
D'Lo,
the fucking nation.
D'Lo Godfather, and fucking
Mark
Henry, and
Ron
3 or 4
Simmons.
guys. Yeah, and then
They ended up with Owen Hart.
Farouk. Yeah, they did have Owen Hart.
Right to censor.
I'm not a nugget. The Right to Censor was great.
Yeah. Yes.
Val Venus, Steven Richards,
Godfather.
and Godfather and Ivory. Yes,
Yeah.
They were fun.
Some of the good factions.
Old White Sox Steven Richards. I actually made that reference to someone a few days ago, and they got it, and I was so happy.
Nice. That's great.
And the oddities.
The oddities. Those guys were awful.
They were terrible.
I mean, the
Kurgan,
Earthquake
John
was in there.
Penta. Yeah.
Luna.
I love Luna.
She was dope.
Yeah,
Luna
Kurgan was that one big dude, right? The one
Yeah.
with a real big, awful.
Had that
He's an
lurch
actor.
face.
He's a stuntman and an actor. Yeah.
Damn, man. He went for her.
And Beetlejuice was in that group, wasn't he? From the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, I think he was.
Somebody shit in my pants.
Oh, Beat.
He was the worst.
Beat's great.
He's a shit person. I hated. I don't like Beetlejuice. He's terrible.
Can't help it.
He's
he's-
terrible.
Dude's retarded.
I know.
He's fucking.
He's terrible.
He's terrible.
Yeah, that dude is
I
terrible.
love Beat.
If reincarnation is a real thing, and the shit kind of stuff that comes out of his mouth, he was an awful person in a past life.
Vlad the Impaler
became fucking Beetlejuice. There was a reason for it. There's a reason. He did something fucked up in a past life. He was Jack the Ripper. Something fucked up. And it's like, all right,
Beat the Ripper.
Boom, you're Beetlejuice now, dude. Now you're gonna be one of fucking Howard
Beetlejuice,
Stern's
gonna fuck all day.
exploited fucking people. God, I like Howard Stern, but yeah, he does kind of exploit people. And
You didn't realize though that he takes care of most of the whack pack, like pays their bills and shit.
Yeah,
that's not exploiting.
Yeah,
that's
true.
That's hey, look, you're providing entertainment for my crowd, and yeah, you obviously need some help in life. And so we'll help you.
He's playing like those, like Mary. I need money for this, and I need some money, and I gotta get some money from you, Howard. And if I don't, and she's always begging for it, and it's like, God, dog, that's just so sad.
Wait,
and he
no, not Mary. You're talking about Wendy. Wendy, the slow adult.
Yes. Yeah. And that's
the only one.
Kind of
the only one that's actually a productive member of society is Gary, who used to be Gary the retard, and now he's Gary the conqueror. Because they're like, you're not supposed to say retard anymore. Whatever.
So now he's Gary the conqueror.
Gary the conqueror.
That's
but he has a job. He's been at the same job at this like Burger World or whatever he works at.
Ding, fries are done. That guy. That's the guy.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, he's great. He's been there for like 13 years though.
Good for him.
And he like they talked to his manager
high
one day.
Pitch Eric.
No, this is high pitch Eric.
Who is it? He has that little bit of a.
Oh yeah, he is very flimmy sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. They exploit that dude. They exploit Wendy because they're playing voicemails, those kind of voicemails and shit. And that's of her begging. And I don't think that's very entertaining.
I think it is.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean,
obviously people do because they play it.
I appreciate it for what it is, and plus, once you find out all of the things that the show and the producers and Howard and all of them have actually done for these people. I mean, think about this. They give these people a platform to be superstars. Meanwhile, hold on. You laugh. You know they all have merchandise? These people have fucking High Pitch Eric. High Pitch Eric goes and does public appearances and gets paid thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. What have any of us ever done for a special needs person like that to give them that kind of platform?
I know, but for the sake
of... Most of society... society acts like... They act a certain way. They're like, oh yeah, they're special and blah, blah, blah. But no. You stay over there. Stay over there.
You smell funny.
Meanwhile, Howard embraces them and he's like, fuck it. If they're going to provide entertainment and they're okay with it, they know that they're providing.
I mean, I see that point too. I'm not saying that he should be taken off the air or anything like that. I'm just calling it. I'm calling spade a spade. That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying that he's going to go to hell or anything.
4 hours to fill.
Exactly.
And he gave people that no one else would.
Yeah, he gives them a platform. He does, but at the same time, it's in the purpose of making fun of them. And that's okay because they allow it, and so.
But they have fun with it.
Sure. I'm just saying I don't find entertainment in that, and there is no, and I haven't always.
Julie had to ride in a car with Wendy.
Oh, gross.
With Wendy for 2 hours after she shit her pants. Yeah. That's fucking dedication, man. Ain't none of us doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm pretty sure that the two of you ain't doing that.
No, we gotta change.
Like, you better hit that next rest stop and get in that sink and start spraying your ass.
And get some diapers.
Gross.
Because I shit my pants before and it's not good.
But he ended up in that situation because that's the line of work that he's in.
Yeah.
So that's... Dude, you juice dudes. You get dude juice in a cup. I couldn't do that job either. My sister's a paramedic. I couldn't collect. I couldn't collect
do that.
fucking
My dad
body.
and my
I couldn't pick
stepmom
people
both
up
were
off of
medics.
that.
No, there's no way.
I couldn't do it.
I don't have the
I admire
constitution.
her.
Yep.
I admire her so much for that. I really do. For being able to handle those kind of things. Yeah, that's.
You know, the Beetlejuice
you know what
took
you
a
signed up-
shit on the floor of the bathroom in Howard's studio.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I mean, they still love the dude and bring him in. It's how many people are that tolerant of special needs people?
I get
People talk a lot of game. Howard, as much as a lot of people like to hate on Howard, Howard has done more. First of all, he's done more for the LGBT community,
right,
and special needs people. Probably,
right. And I love his interviews, and I think his
best interview in the business.
Yeah, it's without a doubt. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good about the show. I still enjoy the show. I just don't find entertainment in the part where they make fun of the slow and mentally handicapped people. That's all.
I love it.
Yeah, I get it. And there have been times where I have found entertainment in that, but I don't anymore. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I have laughed.
Like when
at
they have
people turning
Beetlejuice
cereal bowls into helmets. I have laughed. I have
when they
laughed
have,
at
when they have
people licking
Beetlejuice,
their
hold
own
on.
faces.
When they have Beetlejuice make
Big tongues.
songs.
Yeah.
No, when Beetlejuice, when they have him go record songs, and they got to piece them together to make an actual song. God, they're priceless.
Yeah. And the
Beetle,
ding fries
don't
are done
fall
thing.
in love with me, baby. I came to fuck all day because I'm Beetle.
Ugh. And there is a porn of him actually out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many people?
It's gross.
How many people have given special needs people the opportunity to be in a porn?
Oh yeah, what a fucking philanthropic fucking venture that is.
Hey, look, hold on.
excited for
I used to work in a group home, and let me tell you, these dudes, if they have the opportunity, will fuck fruit.
I know.
They will fuck everything they want to fuck.
I know.
And guess what? They don't get the opportunity to do.
They don't get to fuck
Exactly.
vaginas.
They're basically in
They get to fuck
group
fruit.
homes. These group homes that exist, I've talked about this before too. They are essentially prisons.
Yeah.
Like I was basically an unarmed prison guard. Like they're not even allowed to leave the house without permission
Yeah.
and extreme supervision.
Sure.
You're a prisoner.
Yep.
That's fine.
Essentially.
That's fine with society. But some people do have a problem with them.
Are they able to function as independent adults though?
Some absolutely could. There are some that I was like, why in the fuck are you here?
Really?
Why? Yes, absolutely. The first house that I was in, there were two guys that I was like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you've got behavioral problems, but you're an adult now. Why are you here? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I didn't ask them that, but these are the internal monologues that I have with myself. And I'm like, why in the fuck is this dude here? Like, these two guys did their own laundry. They could make their own meals. They could go grocery shopping if they needed to. And some of these dudes do get to work or get to eventually go to what's basically like an assisted living type thing, where they do get to go to an apartment with like one or two other guys, and they have someone that stops in daily to check on them and stuff. But it's not like that's a very small percentage.
Okay.
And whereas, think about this. Would you rather see the people like what you witness on the Howard Stern show, that you know at least are living some form of life, and have people that care about them check up on them, help take care of them, or people where their families just basically abandon them and society just deems that okay, they're in this group home, they're fine, they're out of sight, out of mind.
Okay. And if they did that without airing all of that, that would be noble. But a lot of that's in the interest. But a lot of exactly. But a lot of that's in the interest of ad revenue, brother.
Right.
That's all.
But there's nothing.
That's all.
There's nothing that. There's nothing that says they have to be on that philanthropic side of.
Right.
Once they get, because these
So
people
they're not
love
holier than thou for helping those people when they still use them for entertainment.
Hold on.
It's used for entertainment.
They
value.
use everyone for entertainment. If you get your call accepted on the Howard Stern show, you are being exploited and used.
Exactly.
It does not matter what your call is about.
Absolutely.
You're being exploited for their gain. However, there are certain members of their audience that get special treatment and benefits because they are in a more precarious situation
Over and
than normal.
above, because they're used on a regular basis.
Well, you've got
You're not gonna, if you get a little 10-second snippet, you're not gonna get reimbursed the same way that you would if you've got
Bobo doesn't get
a 2-hour shit your pants story.
Bobo and Marianne from Brooklyn. They are on the show all the time. They don't get paid.
Okay.
They're
See,
just
that's exploiting.
But they call in because they want to be part of the show, and they know that they're part of the show.
That's my point. All of my point is, I don't find entertainment in them exploiting mentally handicapped people. That's all. I'm not saying that I don't find entertainment in a lot of other parts of the show, or that they're bad people, or that. But I don't think that lauding them for giving those people a platform to entertain is a noble act over and above, because of the simple fact that it's done for the purpose of their gain, their monetary gain. There's some I guess that there's some hypocrite, there's a little bit of hypocrisy in that, because we all do find what you love and get paid for it, sure, but at the same time, people that need supervision because they can't make decisions for themselves, people that need, I don't find entertainment in that anymore whenever they're being exploited without being totally aware or present. That's just not anybody that does find. I don't think you're less of a person. It's just not for me. That's it. That's all. That's all that is.
The members of the Whack Pack, well, with the exception of Beetle does have a caretaker, but Beetle lives on his own. You know, like
Wendy has her mother,
her mom.
Yeah, and that's so there's. That's all.
I mean, these are different circumstances,
right?
But they're regular people.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, they basically come and go,
sure,
as they please. Bigfoot. Oh my God, that guy's so fucking entertaining. Bigfoot's so great. Marijuana, it is.
They're just a butt of a lot of jokes that it almost seems, it's felt mean. It's felt mean at times to me, and that's where.
But look what they do to the regular people on the show.
That's fine. Yeah. The writers and shit that are there.
Yeah. But that's just it.
Shit on them all day.
There'll be no difference.
And the thing is, like all of them, all of the Whack Pack that I can recall right now, anytime they're being given any kind of shit, they fire back. So I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like it's not like picking on someone who doesn't have the wherewithal to come back at you with something. No.
They're a little naive to it.
I don't know, man.
I think so. I definitely think so.
I mean, you look at High Pitch Eric, you look at Bigfoot.
They're naive to it.
Dude, they fire back. They fire back on Howard. They fire back on Howard in ways that ain't no way in hell the people that work there that get shit on like that would be able to. Oh yeah, no.
What's
Sal? Sal Governale.
Oh God, he's so funny,
dude.
He's such a hornball.
Sal's a fucking train wreck.
He's the 900. That's the driver, right?
No, no. You're thinking of Ronnie the limo driver. No, Sal and Richard. Sal Governale and Richard Christie. Those two are like,
they get a lot. Yeah, they get a lot of a hard time. Yeah,
dude, they have Richard's dad.
Who's the one that did the schmegma thing to meet Metallica?
That's Sal or Richard Christie.
That was Richard.
Had the schmegma cheese from Sal.
God, that's so gross.
Yeah, but he just got Sal back recently.
Gross.
He's got Sal back recently and poked him in the mouth with his dick when he was trying to paint his face with it.
What happened? dad.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
dude, it's
The way he talks, man.
And
That
his
guy-
dad. That's Richard.
That's the one with all the voicemails from his dad talking about eating possum and shit.
Yes,
That's
and his
so
dad.
funny.
Yeah, and they play his voicemails from his dad, and his dad thinks it's great. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
see, Dad's cool with that. They're laughing at that. But yes,
But they're making fun of.
yes,
You know,
funny.
and it's genuine voicemails left from a father to his son
funny.
that are just exploited, but it makes for great entertainment because Richard's dad's amazing.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Hey,
He's super
bub, just calling to let you know.
fun. Hey, it's your
Hey,
dad.
hey, Richard, it's your dad.
Yeah, he always introduces himself. Hey, Richard, it's your dad. I wonder if that's Richard just doing a voice.
No, that's
his actual
dad.
father.
Yes, they've actually had him call into the show.
Oh, cool. That's funny. That's so funny. I love when Howard does his mother and father. That's so
And that should show you right there the
That's so
things
funny.
that Howard does, like his impressions of his mom and
It
dad.
was
and
terrible. It was so terrible.
Howard, let me just tell you.
Yeah.
What? Who is that? Who? It's Howard. Who?
Yeah.
Howard. Howard. Is he on the telephone?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. When Howard does his mom and dad.
He makes fun of
he's
his
great.
mom and dad all the time, but you know, like that. First of all, they don't even listen. They don't give a shit. But they know about it. And he's literally, your father was such a stallion, Howard. He would come into the bedroom. Oh, Jesus Christ. And
gross.
Howard sometimes will fuck himself up.
It's so gross. So a big
Ray
thing.
and Ben. That's it.
So through
Ray
last
and Ben
night,
Stern.
yesterday, I I'm gonna give you a little personal nugget before we start to wrap and whatever. Kassi and I told each other we loved each other last night. Yeah, we did that whole thing. I told her first. Yeah.
You can always hold that over her head now.
Forever.
Yeah.
And ever. And
Like,
it's gonna
don't
be
ever
great.
forget who said it first.
That's right. That's right. And but she reciprocated immediately, and we were on our way to dinner, and we were talking about. I was talking to her about a person that whose story that they shared their story with me, and it was a tale of spousal abuse and homelessness and resurgence, and through hard work, determination, and passion for something, they now own a restaurant here in town, a Thai restaurant, which I will begin to start eating there once a month or something like that to give her some business. But I'm
East
very
Side?
excited. No, it's on North 41. It's a spicy Thai restaurant.
I know what you're talking about.
It's where the old Salad World was. That was out there. Now Salad World's out of business, but
By Schnooks and all that.
out there on North 41 up
Yep.
there. So you get that, and we're telling that story, and she shares some stuff with me about a personal or a similar personal shitty situation with her mother, and I just that vulnerability in that moment, I had to express it. I've felt it for a long time. I've felt it for a while now, but
Right.
I hadn't, because it is something that's.
I mean,
that's-
I'm kind of surprised that you just told me that this is the first time you guys have said it, because
exactly
the first time I ever met Kassi was WrestleMania. And how long had you guys been dating at that point?
maybe a month.
Yeah. See, and
We've been seeing each other. Yeah,
but I mean,
for
there
about a
was
month
there
at a
was
time.
connection there. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's still new.
It was at the end of March, so 2 months, I guess. February, the end of January, beginning of February, we started hanging out a lot.
Right.
It's blossomed
So
since then.
I mean, I saw it then, and I think Haley did too.
Sure.
Because I was just like, when we left immediately, when we got in the car, I was like, I like her.
yeah, she's great. Yeah, she's awesome.
And then, the next time that I saw her was when we went to wrestling together, just a couple months ago.
yeah,
And just seeing you guys together then, I was like, this is good.
yeah,
This is
we
good. I like
really
this.
compliment each other, dude. I feel
it's-
so fortunate, and I haven't really spoke about her in depth prior to this. I've mentioned her in passing,
Right. And we make jokes
and
and
we
stuff.
yeah, but she really does feel like it's the first time that I've ever felt like I had a true
partner
that is just as inspired to live life with passion and with an aplomb and a certain carry a certain sense of pride to be a continuous want to be a better person. And that's how winning is done, through continuous growth. And she's wanting to pursue further education, and she's wanting to grow in her career as well as many other areas of her life, physically, spiritually, mentally, and to be able to be a part of that. And I think one of my favorite things about her is that I know that her want for my success and my growth as a person isn't predicated on need, because she doesn't fucking need me at all.
Right.
She's got her shit fucking squared away, where she's a totally independent person, and she came to the table with asset, with being a motivational person that says, hey, I can live by example. You can follow me or stay out of the fucking way, but I'm accountable to myself, and I'm accountable to my actions, and I really am going to make myself a better person. And we've both grown a bunch this year, and just to be on that journey with her has been such an inspiration to me. A lot of the stuff that I bring to the show is a direct reflection of listening and discussing things with her outside of here, but doing research that she intrigues me to do through our conversations, and learning those things, learning about hope and perseverance and dedication and commitment and loyalty and sincerity and genuineness, and so many different things that we could do to make ourselves just better, nicer people. And it's just been great to have that companionship while I'm making this growth. Has been wonderful to have. It's always great to have a team.
Having a team,
because that's whenever it's outside of the id, which is part of Terrence McKenna's stoned ape theory, is whenever we started focusing on the self too much as opposed to the
collective
immediate community, because we are all one. Instead of focusing on that, and we focused on ourselves, we started to. Other people can't have those types of joys, and the control thing starts. I got to control them because they can't do better than me. And so now that I've got the growth, and I've got community, I've got my family, my mother and father and sister and nieces, and I've got a partner, an independent asset that she is because she doesn't need me. If I don't,
that's the great thing about me and Haley.
If I fucked off and didn't work, or it wouldn't cause her to starve to death.
Right.
She wouldn't need me. She'd be like, get the fuck out of here. You're fucking slacking. Pick your fucking self up and do something. She calls me on my bullshit. That's what's great. Yeah, she's so great, dude. I'm so lucky. I really am. I wanted to talk about that also today.
That's awesome.
Haley
and I have that same dynamic, man. And we've been through a lot.
Sure.
In this first year and a half that we've been together. Like, I'm not saying this boastfully, but I think that I have been through more than most men would be willing to even see if they can tolerate in the first year of a relationship. Like, my girlfriend, within 6 months, had developed blood clots in both of her lungs and the right aorta of her heart from her birth control, and then in April needed open heart surgery. And that's taxing, man. Like, it was a long road between October and that open heart. I mean, that's 6 months of dealing with this day in, day out. Her, rightfully so, her depression became massive.
Sure.
And she was just upset all the time because of everything that was happening to her. But I was just like, nah, man. I told her several times, like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. We're gonna get through this together.
Sure.
And yeah, she's that's my teammate. You know,
Cool.
like, and then I look at
at
our dynamic too. It's weird. Like, you know, we may see each other during the week, rarely.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, Nubsy came over Friday, helped me put up the new shelves. It's awesome.
Nice.
But we just pretty much see each other on Sundays and talk through Messenger through the week and ball bust and motivate each other. And
Sure.
but I mean, I do feel like the same thing with this. I've got a team.
Right.
Like, I know that I can call you guys on pretty much any given day and be like, hey man, I need you guys to come over to the apartment because I'm having a bad fucking day dealing with this, and
Right.
you know, that happened. But
Yay.
yeah,
It's good to have.
it is.
It's good to have.
Now, hey, another thing I want to bring up. You were talking when you got in here about Udemy, udemy.com.
Yeah.
It's an online university academy.
It's academy.
yeah.
It's a if you want to grow, invest in yourself. It's a pay by course website.
And it's college courses from all over the world.
It's not just college courses, but there's also personal development
Right.
courses, language courses, cooking courses, knitting courses, things that you can learn, and they are structured. It's in a way that's on demand and it's online, and you pay for the course once and then you get it forever. You have access to this for the rest of your life. So whether or not you take full advantage of it, whether or not you can go back and watch the videos over and over and over. There are different types of things that teach about web developing. I've got a few courses that I'm going to dig into. I've got a couple of different things that I'm going on right now, and one of them is a life development course that I'm going to begin taking. I've already purchased it, that I just haven't started it yet, and but I'm going to take that course, and it's about life coaching, and I'm really looking forward to that. If I believe anything about it, from the description of the course, it's just going to be lead by example. It's going to be a whole lot of that, living a healthy lifestyle, leading by you become a product of what you're preaching. You really just stick to the work. And
that's another form of motivation for me for my not just weight loss but getting healthy journey again, is because, you know, I look at what we're doing with the show and how much the show is transformed in the coming up on 2 years that I've been doing it. Just the evolution of what I do with the show, and I'm starting to look at broader horizons, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not just going to be limited to the show. I'm not going to be limited to the YouTube channel. Why can't I be someone that gets paid by universities or companies to go speak to their employees or their students and do a motivational seminar that's not the norm, not the sunshine and rainbows, but I put up a picture of myself at 390 pounds and I say, you know, I get to point at myself in a better physically fit form in front of them and say, this shit didn't happen by magic.
Yeah.
None of this happened because, you know, I wanted it to happen. I didn't go get gastric bypass surgery. I didn't, you know, go do all of these other things to skirt around it.
There's no shortcut.
I had to bust my fucking ass.
There's no shortcut. That'll replace hard work.
Yeah.
And getting that message out. People need to hear it over and over and over, and people will pay for that.
And I think that, and I think that there's something to be said in being real with people, like in the way that I speak.
Yeah.
I don't guard my language. You know, I use fuck like a comma, and for some people that's very jarring. However, when someone's language is jarring to you, you tend to pay more attention to it.
One perfect example of a success that does not filter. Gary
V.
Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a shining example of constant content creation.
It's literally like George Carlin met
fuck every other word.
It's George Carlin and Tony Robbins combined in one person.
Yeah.
And I look at that and I'm like, you know, why can't I be that kind of person? Mm-hmm. So
you gotta live for those late nights. You got to be the example. You got to live that life. You got to believe whatever it is that you're putting out there and be that. And you got to be that. You got to believe it so much that you make other people believe it. That's the only way to do it. It starts with belief, and then it goes, and then you have to plan and take control of making that belief the reality that you want it to be. It's on you, and that self accountability at the end of the day. That's what you need. You got to have that dream. You dream with your head, but it's gonna take your ass working. It's working. It's gonna take your ass doing the work. Dream with your mind, but your hands are gonna get dirty. Not with your ass, but you.
This is kind of taking forever for him to get this out. Work hard, it pays off, ladies and gentlemen.
Dream with your head and work with your ass.
There you go, Dirtnap Dave.
Yep. Make the most of your 24.
God damn, it took forever.
Hey, Nebsy.
I almost forgot he was sitting over there.
Yeah, I was listening to all you're saying. This is so inspirational what you're saying. Then Dirtnap fucking just mumbles over his words like yuck mouth. What?
Oh, yuck mouth.
Yeah.
That's the yuck mouth pot calling the kettle black, huh?
Yeah, it is.
The King Massacre of the English language over here.
But what you said, you got it out, and like it was good. I liked it.
I'll get to the point eventually. I take a long time.
Now, hey, let me ask you, the Udemy, the Udemy.com,
Sure.
how much do the
Black
courses
Friday
cost?
right now is $10 a class. There's 550 or 50,000 classes available online right now for $10 a class. Some of them, they range in times from 9.5 hours worth of material to 150 hours worth of material at $10. You can't fucking beat it. You can learn web developing. You can learn Photoshop. You can video editing. All of those things, man. You can learn anything with video instruction. Their PowerPoint stuff. You can learn how to create Flash-based websites. You can learn musical instruments. You can learn languages. You can learn chemistry, biology, botany. You can learn those things with Udemy. Udemy? Academy? Udemy? Something. It's UDMY. Look it up. Learn it.
UDEMY.
UDEMY. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. And there's an app you can get it on you can take it on you can put it on any device, any tablet, any smartphone, any desktop, laptop, anything. Learn at your own pace. It's awesome. On demand. That's what's great about the future right now is this the information instantly. That's what you get. That's why we have
and
a voice.
hopefully that's not
how
going
we get
away.
a voice. That's how we get a voice. Yeah.
Hopefully that's not
It's
going
not.
away.
It's not. It's too fucking big, man.
Net neutrality, man.
It's too big. That's what they are. Okay. We have a voice now because of the internet. We can we get the entire world gets to hear our little fucking closet talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That's awesome. That's amazing. We get to put it out there, and it's on demand, and that's what's great about. That's one of the things that's great about Udemy. So yeah, check it out, everybody. I challenge you to take one of those classes. Take any of the classes for something that you want to do, something you've always loved. Find it. Find a passion. Learn about it. Get better at it. Yeah, triple down on something that you're good at.
Speaking of challenge, what I challenge you to do right now, click on that link in the description to go pre-order this Bulldog Unchained t-shirt. Hey, man, that's important shit.
Hell yeah.
That's important.
That's revenue,
Totally
son.
important.
That's
Christmas gifts.
It's right in perfect time of year.
no shit.
Yeah.
We're doing pre-orders up until December 31st. The shirts should start shipping by the third week of January.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And
Get at me.
Got pre-orders in. I know I've got more coming.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you, everybody that's ordering them already.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. It's huge. Because literally, I mean, it's one of those.
It's huge.
It's one of those. It's one of those like. Well, I mean, I'm going to put up the pre-order, but
we need stickers, dude.
What if no one pre-orders?
We need stickers.
And buttons.
I want a sticker. I want to put it on my laptop.
What'd you say?
Buttons.
I fuck a button.
We don't need buttons.
Stickers.
No.
We do need stickers.
Hey,
Yeah.
vote for
Little circle
Bulldog.
ones.
Yep.
Vote for Bulldog.
Yeah.
Dirtnap's the best.
I don't know that sticker's ever
Third best beard.
Third best beer. That'll get me.
Dirtnap. That's my thing. Best biceps, third best beard. I'm down. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. All right, I think I'm gonna go pee.
I was gonna say you're over there shaking a whole lot.
Let's get to it.
All right. Well, be sure to follow us on Facebook. Look up Bulldog Unchained podcast on Facebook. Like our page, which, by the way, we have gained over 300 likes in like 2 weeks.
Woo!
Damn, where we
Thanks,
at now?
guys.
It's over 600.
It's
Snap,
over
Mark.
9,000.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's growing. I mean, it's getting there.
Do you guys really like us? Or you just
Oh, by the way, remember how I set the goal? Like, I won't talk about the specific number on the show, but remember I set the goal of what I wanted the downloads to hit this month? Yeah, we hit that yesterday.
Word.
yeah,
Awesome.
We still got a week
4
left.
days early. 4 days early.
5.
5 days early.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's because today is. Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
30th is Thursday.
Yeah.
Aren't there 31 days in
30 in November.
30. December has 31st.
I was kidding. I knew that.
But
30 days
yeah,
past
be sure to
September.
follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram at Bulldog Unchained, Twitter at BDog Unchained, Snapchat is at BDog Unchained, I think. I can't remember. I don't fucking know.
I'll check it out real quick.
Be sure to click subscribe.
Fuck, I'm losing on my fantasy football.
Oh man,
I'm just kidding.
click subscribe, click the follow button, give a like. If you're watching on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, click subscribe.
Yeah, it's B-Dog Unchained on Snapchat.
All right, right on. Yeah,
Doop 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 doop.
yeah, exactly.
Bulldog Unchained. And you're welcome. And again, I just wanted to take.
Oh, and by the way, don't forget we got giveaways coming up soon.
All right. I want to do a callback to the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
And when I blessed you with the Deadpool tank top.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
It was great. All right, guys. I am the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko, for the Bulldog Unchained podcast, along with Dirtnap Dave
Good night.
and Nubsy Slow. And we'll be back next week.
Same time.
Later.